Good morning. It's the 10th of June and it's 6:30 and I'm already on the road. Now, unfortunately, that place near the privy where I camped yesterday was on the west side of a mountain ridge. So that means in the morning everything's in shadow. The sun doesn't hit this part till 10 or 11 in the morning and everything's in the shadow. Everything's cold. The good thing is the trail provides, and it starts off with a very steep and long climb up an ATV trail, which I'm currently doing. So I'm steaming already. I only have about 11 miles to do today to the road at Cotton Pass. So I think I should probably be done by lunch already. So it's 7:20 in the morning. I'm mostly walking in the mountain shadow. I mean, right now I have a little bit of sun, and since I'm almost up on the ridge, there's also a fairly stiff breeze, and it's pretty cold.
My trail name is Arson, the Sugar Plum Fairy. I'm 20 and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I decided to hike the CDT because I was gonna hike the Appalachian Trail after having hiked the Pacific Crest Trail, but I thought that this would be more beautiful and rugged and challenging, so I opted for this one. I think that all of my experiences, even if they're challenging, have turned out to be positive. I really like, even though maybe something will suck, I really like that I get to sleep in the dirt and that I get to see the sunrise and everything. Like, after it happens, even if it sucks, it was positive, you know? I was glad to be there. Well, the snow was really hard. The sand ones were hard, but I'm glad I did it. I learned that I'm not afraid of getting old anymore because there's so many people from so many different walks of life that it doesn't scare me anymore to wonder what it'll be like when I'm 30 or when I'm 40 or 50 or 60 or 70, because there's people out here.
The last couple of miles yesterday were truly gruesome. I learned the hard way what is a formal designated ATV road. So take the worst road you can imagine, then make it artificially worse and run it through the middle of nowhere. And it's essentially, I don't get it. It's essentially a playground for people who think driving through the mountains with a monster truck is recreation. I really try to be not judgmental, but it was hard to understand that that's legal. Sorry out there for everyone who's got a big truck and thinks this is fun. Maybe you can explain to me what is the appeal in riding your car through the wilderness and disturbing everything that's around you. I might just not know it. So I'm open for arguments. Regardless, back to the road. So this road was so bad to hike on. It was probably the worst bit of hiking I've done on the entire trail. It's uneven. There's huge rolling boulders everywhere. Every step you have to be careful to not slip away, roll or break an ankle. That was torture. My feet were so done after that section. And it continued a little bit this morning. However, it turned into an ATV trail. So you couldn't go there with trucks anymore, but you could still go there with, the small ones. The good thing was that there were eventually blowdowns, so that kind of stopped every vehicle that could pass through. And so by the time there were blowdowns, it just turned into a hiking trail. But yeah, I was really worried that today would continue like this and I would regret the decision that I made taking this route. But on the contrary, today is absolutely fabulous. The trail is superb condition. It's really cool to walk on. So far, the list of stuff that I've lost in more than 50 days is pretty short. It's one spork used, residual value probably around $5. and a semi-torn piece of Tyvek ground sheet. Residual value also around maybe $5. But today it happened. I somewhere lost my sunglasses. I don't know when and how it happened. I guess it must have happened in one of those putting things on, putting things off sessions. It's really annoying. It's one of those items that you don't want to be without because the sun is quite intense out here. And I usually whenever I leave a camp spot or like a lunch spot or something, like scan the area to check if I've left something. But with these, brief pauses for swapping clothing, I probably didn't do that, and I must have just like thrown it off my head somewhere. Well, good thing I'm going to be in town this afternoon. I'm not kidding, guys. The people out here, this is just beyond belief. So I was recording that video with my sunglasses and I lost them. Maybe 15 minutes later, this trail runner passes me going the other way, and he told me he's coming back and I shouldn't feel stalked. And I told him, look, if you find my sunglasses, I'd appreciate it. So about an hour later, he comes back, passing me from behind, says he didn't find my sunglasses, but since I got a lot further to go than he does, he insists that I take his. So he just gave me his sunglasses. I mean, what do you say about that?